Everybody, welcome back to another War Room live stream. We're playing Subnautica Below Zero, continuing our series in that game. And I'm not gonna delay us any further, we're just gonna get right into it. So, right now, we just got our mineral detector. And we are looking for... Looking for something. We should have a game plan before going out into the ocean for no reason. Yeah, such as getting a mobile vehicle bay, but again, we can't really do that right now. We really have everything we need right now. There's not really anything particular that we need. Okay, we're looking for the radio tower for Delta Island, I think. I think that's what our goal should be, maybe. Yeah, we've got plenty of resources here, so we don't really need to go out and get anything. We have food, kind of. Yeah, I say we just start exploring. Oh, well. Let's see. I think I see something out on the horizon this way. Guess we'll go this way then. SOS.
That sounds like a distress call.
Transmission of unknown origin. Source of transmission depth calculated at approximately 200 meters.
200 meters, huh? It's deep. Unfortunately for the SOS signal, I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for this island. there's something. Some precursor tech. It looks like one of those cables. Let's just see where it goes. There's a... Okay, I think I know where we are. This is not where I was intending to go. Yeah, I know where we are. This is not where I was intending to go at all. It's been so long since I've played this game, I don't really remember a whole lot about locations on the map and all that. And I never played this one as much as I played the first one anyways, so... It's a cave or something that this goes into.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Must be a way to get into it. Somewhere else. Yeah, so we don't want to go here yet, because this is not... This is the main section of the map that's on land. However, we might as well go up here anyways to get the blueprints for stuff we'll need later in the game. But yeah, generally, probably not a great idea to be here this early.
Zeta, I have kind of a funny question for you. Have you picked up any kind of unusual interference during any of your robotics work?
You mean like Parvin looking over my shoulder and telling me I'm assembling my circuits wrong because it's not how his dad did it back in the day?
No, like electrical interference in the audio or video. Any kind of flickering or clicking.
Huh, can't say that I have. Why?
Oh, so it doesn't extend as far as the bay.
What doesn't?
When Fred was bringing me for my eval, we detected something, almost like an SOS.
At Delta? How retro. What was causing it?
I think architects are trying to communicate with us.
You always think that.
Look, it may be my job to always think that, but I'm very good at my job. Not that HR seems to care.
I won't breathe a word of this to Emmanuel.
Thanks. You're a good friend.
Yeah, in general, this is a pretty inhospitable part of the map. Kind of hard to do a lot of things that you would want to do here. This early in the game especially. So there's not really a point in being here other than getting the blueprints for later. A little cold out here. Get next to this vent here and oh, I just didn't mean to take a screenshot. Come on, buddy. Probably not a good idea to stand this close to a geothermal vent like this, but don't have much of a choice. Can I need that? Very nice. Some free water. No PDAs or anything for me to pick up. Okay, moving on. And now we can synthesize hydraulic fluid. Yeah, so we can't extend this right now. Let's get some more warmth while we can. Funnily enough, we can still technically go over to that. Yes. Ow. Now we can go over there, but it's going to be a lot more difficult to do so. And then we could explore further around here, but that's not particularly safe, nor is it really what we're aiming to do right now, so we're gonna head the other way. But yeah, this is a good area to get resources from. There's a lot of ore veins that'll just give you a ton of ore of a specific type. There's some good outcrops around here, if I'm remembering correctly. Plus these guys are pretty cool, you know. No, these guys, they're the villagers. They love crushing loaves.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yep, I'll head up, don't worry about it. I'll head back up for air. What's this? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? You dead? Well, you're moving, so I'm going to assume the answer is no. Hello, what are you? Okay, I want to scan you. I don't remember seeing those guys the last time I played this, but I do believe they were here. I don't think they've added any new creatures since I last played. Wouldn't really make sense for them to anyways.
Hollow chamber in iceberg interior detected.
Yeah? Penguins? Yeah, let's go this way. Yeah, wait a second, this one's hollow on the inside. Laser cut to gain access. Oh, but we got oxygen from that. That's cool. What are you? Oh, you're just a bladderfish. Okay. Yeah, so if we can get a laser cutter, we can crack that stuff open. And we can go inside the iceberg here. That's cool. And it's directly northeast of, it's directly southwest of the pod. Interesting. I'm trying to remember, like, the generic, like, the general layout of the map. I'm trying to remember where all the biomes are in relation to the pod. It's a bit tricky.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Okay, here we go. This is a good sign for the island. These are near the island. hello. Altera left us some grow beds. Can I scan the foundations as well? I cannot. What about those? No. Anything in here? Water? Can I scan the desk?
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I'm doing it too. I'm also live streaming. Oh well, there's the island. Look at that. No, this is the opposite of Bikini Bottom. This is like, this is so cold. I'm live right now as well. Not currently, but I post these to YouTube, so sometimes I get
unique identifier. Delta Station dock.
Sometimes I get them later. I get views
Delta
later.
Station.
It's posted on YouTube.
This is the place Lil mentioned in her message.
Yes, yes, it is. Thank you for telling me.
Mineral-rich crevices detected below. Geothermal activity detected. Caution advised.
Yes, thank you. There is a lot of very valuable supplies that we can get in this biome, and thankfully it's not too dangerous. The most dangerous part of the rock crabs, and they're typically a bit deeper in this biome, so usually you don't have to worry about them too much. But yeah, we'll head over to the Delta Station dock, and it's gotta be part of the sea truck as well, right? Yep. Okay, good. We can build a sea truck now with blueprints, at least. We need to get the mobile sea bay, mobile vehicle bay built first, though. And there's the dock.
New technology acquired.
Oh, good. We'll leave the beacon here for this one because I always have a hard time remembering where this is from the pod. Apparently it's like directly south and I'm just an idiot. Did I miss a PDA? I did. How did I walk past that and not see it?
Fred, I'm not blaming you. But what do you mean it's gone? Where did it go? You found some trouble somewhere in the deep twisty bridges and decided to jettison modules?
Yeah, I had to jettison a module. I got free, went back for it. It was just gone.
And you think someone stole it?
Or something. I didn't lose it, that's for sure. I'm careful with my tools.
I'm sure you are, but you have to admit there have been a lot of sea truck accidents, and they're rather expensive.
You wanna follow me on a few runs tomorrow? See what it's like? Conditions are way harsher than anything I ever imagined. I don't know if you could really understand it from inside your base.
That won't be necessary. Thanks for your time. I'll write it up as an accident.
Yeah, see, look at all these things we can build now. Because we got, yeah, so this is something we'll have to build. This is, oh boy. We've got plenty of content ahead of us, let's just say that much. So we need to get mobile vehicle bay blueprints. Yeah, got my water back. Getting a little chilly, it seems. Gonna have to find
This is a recorded message. If you can hear this, you're trespassing. If you
know what's good for you, you'll get the hell out of here.
We can pick up snow. And there's a woman telling us that we're trespassing. And if we continue walking around like this, we will eventually, hopefully, trigger a cutscene in which we get to meet mysterious woman. I just don't remember exactly where said encounter happens at. That's the problem. And it's nighttime now, so that's wonderful. Can't see anything now. Some penguins here. Get me, gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, it's a limestone outcrop. Yeah, we were just here, I feel like, so. Yeah, I don't really know where I'm going. We're just gonna keep wandering around the island here for a minute while I figure out where to go. Okay, here we go. This is promising. Here we go. This is where I want. We're gonna pick up some of this sulfur while we're up here, because the next area where you can get this stuff is not exactly easily accessible. Gave jailbroken scanner tool thing and said I need more shower heads. This should lead you to the necessary minerals. He also told me to keep it on the down low. I guess this is what a master's certificate in applied geology gets you these days. A job as a glorified construction worker. Should have studied interstellar law, like Dad said. I have to hand it to Emmanuel, though. I don't know what he did to the scanner, but it does a great job at zeroing in on specific minerals. It's better than hoping I stumble across the right outcroppings. I know what that's like, because that's exactly how it was like to play Subnautica 1. Is just randomly stumbling across the right resources. And that's exactly why they included this in the game, I'm sure of it. Gotta make sure we grab this sulfur while we can, because we ain't coming back here for a long time probably. Is this, no, this is where we came in, wasn't it? Yeah, we came in here, so we need to get this one. And if memory serves me correctly, the encounter should be around here somewhere. The cutscene or whatever. The cutscene, like checkpoint trigger, whatever you want to call it, should be around here somewhere. Oh, here we go. It's probably right here. Yep. There's that cutscene.
Stop right there, Altera. You're out of bounds.
I'm not with Altera.
Then your position is doubly precarious.
See, look, we're not alone on this island.
What do you mean?
If you're telling the truth, you're out of your mind. If you're lying, there'll be hell to pay.
Wait! Who are you?
Stay off my land.
Bye-bye.
The woman in the exosuit has been traced as far as my technology will allow.
It would appear I'm far less alone on this planet than I had anticipated.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Go, some nice building. There we go, we found some structures now.
New blueprint synthesized.
Scanning. Scanning. Bar table, yep, scan that as well. Pick up the PD.
For the last time, I'm not cheating.
Then what's your theory? What's going on?
If you ask me, Zeta's been blinking a lot. I think it's a tell.
He does have a point there.
It's allergies.
Allergies? Oh, is something in bloom in this frozen sector?
Thermal lilies. And if you gang up on me, I swear you're all fired.
You're not even my boss.
Oh, you're all so gullible. You're fighting each other. Meanwhile, look at Parvin. Just look at him.
What am I doing? I'm not doing anything.
Let's just take this to a vote. All those who think Zeta's allergies are a bad case of alienitis, say intruder.
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 Intruder. Danny?
Oh, I'm just an observer here.
I'm going to use my pass.
Is there some kind of scientist conspiracy going on here? Zeta, Sam, Danielle? You three are suddenly very aligned.
Or, like I said, Parvin is cheating.
I'm starting to wish I was cheating.
New blueprint synthesized.
Scanning the counter. Picking up large filtered water. First aid kit. Oh, what's in here? It's a single wall shelf. And a chair. It's a swivel chair, just like the one I'm sitting in right now. Some PDAs.
Jenny, you wouldn't believe the adventure I'm having. It's just like when we were kids and we used to play Underwater City, only sea monsters aren't pretend, and I don't need to hide behind you when one swims by, because I'm safe in my sea truck. Safe and very, very brave. Please tell Dad for me. Thanks so much for the mustache. By the way, to be honest, I wasn't sure if it was a gag gift at first. Personal grooming is something of a challenge here, and as you know, I'm a pretty low-maintenance guy to begin with. But you'd be surprised how handy mustache wax is in an emergency. There have been some close scrapes. For a while there, someone was sabotaging my truck, and I thought I was seeing things. But my friend Sam helped me sort it out. Although, she's had some troubles of her own lately. To be honest, I get a little worried out here sometimes. But I guess that's normal, under the circumstances. Gotta expect a little risk, right? I should be happy. I have great friends and a good paycheck. Anyway, love you, Jenny, and Dad. Please find a way to tell him that he won't find embarrassing. And don't worry, I'm looking for the perfect fish to bring back as a gift. Your favorite.
Communications tower maintenance log. Another day, another slight by the winged furies. As usual, I got an interference alert. As usual, I went out to see what the problem was. As usual, it was frozen stalagmites of feathered bird excrement. I fear the career impact of saying this officially, if you can even call what I have a career. But I could swear they're targeting me personally. The week I was out with the flu, I came back to find the tower spotless. Parvin laughed at me when I asked him how he cleaned it. Silly me. As if Parvin would ever clean anything. There's nothing left for me to do but quit. But I know that's what the birds want me to do. Oh, and I got the tower up and running. Maintenance complete.
This guy does not like birds.
Cushy setup. Must belong to one of those higher-uppers.
Frostpack. Just a quick update to inform you of some key achievements and priority shifts we need you all to get behind. The Spy Pangling project was a resounding success. Please join me in congratulating Samantha IU, who is now reassigned to Outpost Zero, helping us dream of future initiatives. Congratulations are also in order for Danielle Valenti and her team at Omega Lab. The closing of Phi Robotics means important funds can be redirected to their Kara bacteria study, which has important positive implications for the life sciences. You're all doing an exceptional job, and I don't want to promise anything, but HQ has been taking notice. Keep up the good work, and I think we can start discussing bonuses soon.
Sam really got under
bonuses.
management's skin. I didn't know she had it in her.
David, you'll be happy to know the Frostpack is making excellent progress. I must say, my management style appears to be uniquely well suited to isolated planets. I miss you, of course, but I wonder if you feel it too. As great as we are together, we're almost better apart. Just look at how well Prosperina did in her last show. I'm sorry I couldn't be there to see it, but I'm sure if I'd been around, I'd only have made her nervous. Once this mission is over, I'll come home for a few good months. And then, what do you think if we look at reorganizing our expectations to facilitate longer-term
My
separation
controller
success?
died.
I
My
really think this could
mic
be a
is
great model for us going
connected to
forward,
the-
romantically
open that back
and
up.
otherwise.
My mic's
Don't
connected to
forget,
my controller, so
I love
probably
you
cut
from the
out
depths
there.
of my heart. Keep on succeeding in your projects.
I'm not scanning
You know there's
nameplates
nothing
anymore?
I find more
Okay.
attractive.
So...
Tower maintenance log. Okay, this time the birds have really done it. I don't know what they've been eating, but it's corrosive when it comes out the other end. I'm gonna need to rewire. I'm short an element to fabricate the right cable. I remember seeing some when I did that dive to the old ship. I'm gonna go out there and see if I can get some more. That should fix it. Maintenance status in progress.
It is recommended that all training be completed while tower is in test mode. Test mode is fully functional simulated version of live mode. While in test mode, all communication from the tower, including distress signals, security alerts, and spy transmissions, will be disabled. To initiate test mode, insert the test override module into the diagnostic port as depicted in the diagram to the left. The activate test mode command may be entered via the terminal once the test override module has been inserted. And I suppose that's what we're looking for. So what's wrong with having this online again? Oh, well, we got something. What did we learn to make? Is it... just plants, okay. Could have sworn that there was a I seem to remember there being a way to get the blueprint for the test override module from up here, but could be wrong, I guess. It's also kind of cold. Gotta go warm up next to this flower. Did I miss it somewhere inside? Okay, this is where that guy was. This is where the guy who was fighting with the birds lived. Oh hey, I did miss this though in the dark. Free food. Ooh. Perfect.
A map will come in handy.
Yes,
I
it
should
will.
be able to find my way to Phi Robotics where Sam worked.
This is going to be very helpful. Yeah, so we went west and we went to Omega Lab, I think, is where we were kind of at. And then we were kind of like in these islands next to it, or between it and Delta Island. And if we're directly south of the pod, that means if we hit directly north, we can get to the Outpost 0, I think. Oh wait, no, Omega Lab's in the southeast. Outpost 0 is in the north. Delta Station is on the island. Phi Robotics Center is on the left. And Copper Mining Zero's mining site is next to the Delta Island. Okay. Yeah, no reason for us to go over to Phi Robotics right now. It wouldn't hurt to go to Outpost 0, or no, the Omega Lab. Even though that's somewhere we'll have to visit multiple times. Can I grab the Subnautica cup? I can't. Okay. Well, there's no test override thing to scan here. Maybe the woman that we encountered, that I'm not going to spoil anything about. Maybe she has something to do with the test override module. Getting kind of thirsty here, so we're just gonna top up, you know. Should be able to find my way to Phi Robotics. So they want me to go to Phi Robotics now, I guess. But there really isn't a point to doing that at the moment. Right now, we need to get a sea truck. That should be our objective for the next couple episodes of this series, is to get the sea truck, because that will allow us to travel much more efficiently and quicker, which are, I mean, I guess those are kind of arbitrary and they are synonyms, I guess, so. Does it really matter? I don't know, but we're gonna get the sea truck, but first we have to get a mobile vehicle base, so that is priority number 1 right now. Mobile vehicle bay, coming up next. Yeah, this biome goes pretty deep. Oh, brood sharks.
Warning, passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Oh, isn't this lucky? Hi.
New blueprint synthesized.
You mind? Yeah, you mind staying away, buddy? I'm kind of trying to do something here.
Oxygen.
Oh shoot. Yeah, we're not making it to the surface. It's way too far down. Well, we were someplace between the pod and the island. Hi, how much exactly did we lose? Almost all of our raw materials. Great. Well, we can transfer that over, I suppose. Use fabricator. Cook a peeper. And eat the peeper. Okay, so we've got a lot of things we can craft now. Pin that, because we will want to make that soon. So we need 2 glass, which we can make right now. We need some quartz. And then silver is the only thing we are missing then. And the fun thing is that since I was carrying crystalline sulfur on me, we might be able to use this to find it. There we go. We want to head south. We want to head that way. Some kilometers south, damn.
Warning, passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Sea trip fragment's gonna give us a little bit of extra stuff. Table coral, scan that, because that'll probably give us something useful. Maybe not. Oh, well, here we go. Here's the mobile vehicle bay fragment. And here's where we died. There's all of our raw
Warning,
materials.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Anything else?
Oxygen.
We might make this one. It'll be close. Holy crap. Well, we made it. So let's start looking for silver. Or there, that's what we want is argonite. Now, I don't think there's going to be any argonite in this area of the map, so we're not going to have it just running all the time. However, we can deposit some of our materials here. Yeah, that's good. I'm going to need some new batteries, but yeah, it should be fine. So we're gonna head east, just to see where that takes. No, that's gonna take us to the lily pads. We don't want to go there. We'll head north, I guess, to Outpost 0. and do as much of that as we can at the moment. Now, if you remember, this is where we went into the water from the crash. So I could just be walking back there, I don't even know. If I am, I wouldn't be surprised. Yep, we're back where we started. So we've got to find a different entrance. Somewhere along this northern wall. Yeah, so we're just gonna follow this west, and we'll see what happens. This is the one we visited already. Boy, is it dark? I can't see anything. So now we're headed east, which is not the direction we want to go. Ow. Symbiote, what? Did I just get attacked by Venom? And we're back here. Interestingly enough, we somehow swam all the way through the west. So I think we actually did need to head east. Aha. Well, the game wanted us to go to Phi Robotics, and we're over here, so we're nearby at the very least. So we might as well do what the game wants us to do instead of what we want to do.
All-Terra facility beacon detected nearby. Unique identifier. Phi Robotics Center.
The unfortunate thing about exploring around the surface in this game is that there are actually hostile mobs that live around these parts. Big ones.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Oh, bollocks. That's perfect timing of course with the weather. Spiking fragment.
New technology acquired.
The damn ugly thing followed me into the shallows.
Fred, great to see you. Come on in. You don't mind if I record this, do you?
Am I in trouble?
Picked up what sounds like a distress. I should have guessed Altera would. What was that woman's problem? The one in the exosuit. Like I need to say which woman. And what the hell is she doing on this planet? It isn't exactly a happening vacation spot. She knew their terrain well enough to make a dramatic entrance by jumping off a sheer cliff. So I guess she's been here a while. But how long has she been following me? She said to keep away from her, or off her land. What in this frozen slush bog could she be protecting? Unless she's camped out somewhere. She's definitely heard of Altera, though. Did she meet Sam?
The mystery thickens, doesn't it? Oh yeah, we can pin that now as well.
Hypothermia imminent.
Yarp. If we go inside caves, we'll be fine. We'll warm up in a cave. We'll warm up in a cave. We'll warm up in the cave. Unfortunately, caves are where our enemies live. The hostile mobs, hostile creatures that live on the surface tend to live in these caves here. So it is generally not a good idea to hide out in said caves. Now, this, however, is this is going to be very useful. this is going to allow us to just zip around when we're on the surface. It's a speeder bike, essentially. Now let's see, did we miss anything while we were running around in the storm? It would appear not, so we might as well just go on up here and see what it's all about inside. Anything on these? Oh, hi! You just spawned in.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Okay, I'll
5
come in
robotics.
here.
This is where Sam worked.
Can't scan that. Not much left. I wonder how your sister died. No offense, but it may be because of this whole area getting destroyed. I don't want to jump to conclusions, but it might be
New
because
blueprint
of
synthesized.
this cave. Yeah. So why can we go back here if there's nothing to... anything to do anything with? Don't really understand that. Can't go up that way. Here we go. We can go up and in through this though. Alright, well let's go in first.
Sam loved working here. She told me so.
Hey, Sam. Oh, hey there, Pengling buddy.
Hi, Fred. What brings you this way?
I was just passing by. Lillian wanted a hand with a deep dive out in the bridges. You know, I think she's right. There is some weird stuff out there.
The clicking sound?
An SOS. I heard it with my own ears.
So you think she's right? There's intelligent life down there?
I don't know. I'll leave that to you scientist types.
This scientist is more at home with these penglings. But if my sister was here, she'd be all over this.
Wait, are you telling me you're not the brains in the family?
Oh, my family has many different brains. Like
A Hydra?
Well... Oh, yeah, actually, I like that analogy. Makes it hard to get along sometimes, but it's never dull.
Batteries are good. I like having extra batteries, that's good. Dr. Zeta Landon. Okay, so this is a map of the biome we're currently in, and the points of interest, yeah. And it'll be more important later, so I'm not gonna spoil why. Oh, hey, that's water. Give me that. This aquarium still has fish in it. That will be very useful.
New blueprint synthesized.
Cold suit, this is what we need for exploring the surface area effectively. Get some music. Hoverball. Sports person.
Combined with a frozen water source, water purification tablets can create drinkable water as you explore the snowy surface.
This must have been Sam's room. But something's not right.
Hi, you. How's everything at Pengling Central?
Oh, fine. But I haven't heard anything since giving the footage to Zeta. It's been, what, a week?
Did she promise you a report?
No, but I expected some kind of reaction. Maybe I should take it up with Emmanuel. It is Kara, after all, and it could cause a lot of suffering if it got out.
Why would it get out? We have professional containment and know how to neutralize it in an emergency. Sam, I love you, but you don't know what you're talking about.
You love me? Wait, why do you know so much about this?
It's my area of research.
Why are you being evasive?
Oh, I'm gonna tell you something, and then you have to drop this crusade you're on before you damage your career. We're researching the bacteria.
What kind of research are you doing?
I don't want you worrying about this. We are aware of the possible downsides, but they're far outweighed by the potential. That's as much as I can tell you. Sam.
I need to think. I have to go.
Sounds like there's a disagreement. Definitely not what caused this accident, right? Or at least not a catalyst or something. Let's say we go to the kitchen first. What's left of it? Why do we have a fridge? Why is that a thing you can build?
Hey guys, I'm so glad you're here.
Where else would I be? Like I'd miss Fred being exposed as the alien intruder.
That's not gonna happen.
But you didn't say you were not the intruder.
No, not this argument again. I beg you.
I think the game...
Oh, you brought a friend.
Spy Pangling in training. We're recording audio, is that okay?
Of course. I have the photos you sent. What am I looking at here?
Kara pustules on the frozen Leviathan.
That's nothing to worry about in and of itself. It's well contained.
The ice samples suggest it's been frozen since the time of the outbreak. The strain made the planet uninhabitable. If it mutates...
Are you feeling unsafe?
Very.
If I escalate this issue for you, will you feel comfortable enough to concentrate again? I have deadlines for the Snow Fox and the mining bots coming up. I really need your focus on the Penglings.
Oh, yeah. That's a relief, actually. I was expecting more of a fight.
Nothing is more important than our safety. I'll take care of it, okay?
Thanks. I won't let you down.
Thanks, Sam. Keep up the good work.
It would appear that there's some sketchy business going on. Drinkable water by combining with a snowball. Interesting. I could have sworn there was more to do at this base, but I suppose I might be wrong. given us plenty of materials here. But I can't help but think that I'm supposed to be able to get in there, so... Do I need to, like, put a penguin thing in there? There's gotta be a way to get in there, surely. Surely there's a way to get in there. And this is... yeah, no. Did this already. Did all this already. Okay. Is there a way to access it from down here, perhaps? I doubt it. No, there's not. Okay, well, I guess we're done here. And we're out of time for this episode, so I will be back with another episode shortly. Until then, this is the War Room, over and out.